Stephanie Milky here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and I thought I would hop on here and do a little bit of Q&A, some questions that came in today. I thought I would answer them here for you because if somebody else has a question, you probably have the same question. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I am sitting in the backyard in an Oklahoma City, we're in Edmond, Oklahoma City Airbnb. So our girls are going to a youth event and we are here for the rest of the week. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Oh, there's a bee. You have to let me know. Oh, yuck. Actually, just hold on a second. It was a big bee. It looked like a big wasp thing. Hold on. Definitely don't want to get stung. Tell me where you're tuning in from. As I'm like running around the backyard. We'll see. All right. I often get questions. I get questions throughout the day. I get questions all the time on how to get started. Just some basic questions. And so I thought I would bring them on here and at any point in time. First of all, where are you tuning in from? Second of all, if you have a keto low carb question, if you have a question about anything, ask the question below. If I see it, I'll answer it as we're going. But in general, I wanted to just give you some ideas, some thoughts to help you hit your health goals. So as you're tuning in, do you have a health goal? If you were to say, here's the goal that I have for my physical health, for my health and fitness, what is it? Is it to get stronger, to lose some weight? Is there a specific amount of weight to feel healthier? Like, what is it that you're wanting? And, oftentimes I'll tell people, okay, if you want to hit that goal, what do you feel like you need to do? And really, what I tell people is we chat back and forth about your goals, how much water you're drinking. Can you work out? Can you not? What physical health, like what physical activities can you do? Like there's things I'm going to give you some insight on. But in general, I usually say, if you really wanted to lose the weight or you really wanted to get healthy, what would you have to do? Right? Because oftentimes I think you might think you don't have enough insight or you don't have enough knowledge. And in reality, you probably do. Right? Like if I took all of the books and all of the podcasts away and I said, if you had to lose the weight, what would you do? You know what you need to do. Usually you just need a little bit of guidance, accountability, some intention. Like, why do you really want what you want? What's your why? So a couple questions. Well, I got a lot of questions today. But just so you know, before I dive into some questions, hello, everybody. I love it when you say hi. Okay, you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. You can click on book club, how to get started, recipes, ketones, ketomomsecrets.com. So that just has a lot of things on it. You can tune in here, you can send me a message. So I often get asked, hey Steph, if you were to just give me a couple quick tips on just getting started, what would they be? Number one, I always say, all right, why do you want to lose the weight? And then I'll just say, do you want to eat? Do you want to track your food or do you want to just make the best decisions possible? It's one of the first questions I ask. Outside of, just so you know, hi, Ruth. Okay, outside of me asking you about your mindset, me asking you about like what's going on up here. I love to talk about mindset. I'm not going to do it right now. So outside of what I think is most important, I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to say Stevie or Ruth or Mandy or Sarah. I'm going to say, what do you want to do? Do you find that you need to go track your food or do you want to make the best decisions possible? I need to know. If you say you're going to do keto, to me, you're telling me you're going to track your food. You're going to be very specific on your macros because you don't just fall into keto. Your body doesn't just make ketones. On the other hand, low carb is great, right? Higher protein, low carb, making the best decisions possible if you can do it. and you learn to listen to your body. So it's the first question I'm going to ask you. So if you want to answer below, do you consider yourself keto or low carb? Some people would say dirty keto, lazy keto. Where are you at? Keto, low carb. So in general, I'm going to ask you, how do you want to eat? And then I'm going to help you understand the concept of food. Don't eat if you're not hungry. If you are keto, like if you're actually tracking your food and you've got your macros laid out and you're focused on making sure to hit all those macros, here's something you need to hear. Do not eat if you are not hungry, and do not eat to fill in your macros. If you get to the end of the day and you still have some wiggle room for some proteins or fats or carbs, and you're like, I'm not hungry, but I have to fill in my macros, that is a lie. Most people are just simply overeating. So I want you to listen to your body. I want you to drink your water. I would eat half your body weight in ounces of water. You might be like, oh my goodness, work towards it. Drink your water. Listen to your body. Eat when you're hungry, not when you're bored. If you need to track your food, track your food. If you just need an idea of what to eat, I have a whole foods list. I will give it to you. It's very basic. It's like some breakfast, lunch, dinner options. I just post food in the comments and we'll chat. I have a free tracker if you don't have it already. It's just a really basic tracker for 30 days of 7 habits I believe that are super important. Did you drink your water today? Check. Did you read a book or work on your mindset? Check. Did you move your body, whether it was going for a walk or going to the gym? Check. Did you eat some low carb or high protein meals? Check. Did you drink your ketones? Check. If you want that tracker, I will give it to you. It's very simple, but it helps me. Post tracker in the comments and I will give that to you. I'll send it over. So if you need some food ideas, post food below. If you need a tracker to just give yourself some gold stars or little check marks every single day to help you celebrate when you get to the end of the day and you're like, I did so great today. Pat yourself on the back. I will tell you that most people know what they need to do. It's just somebody going, all right, I see you. I'm your accountability partner, or whoever you ask is your accountability partner. And it's just checking in, and it's listening to your body, and it's being patient, right? You didn't get here overnight. You're not going to get there overnight. And so it's patience. I get this question every day. Stephanie, do I do net carbs or total carbs? And all I'm going to say is this. And there's a total carb. Like I'm holding up a pack of ketones. I've drank this every single day. I have for 8 years. I'll give you an example. If you look at the back of it, it'll say, actually this is, okay, so it says carbs, but you actually look at the sugar alcohol. If you look at any type of keto snack, low carb snack, anything you're going to eat, right? And it'll have a total carb. You can actually take that total carb and subtract sugar alcohol, and you can subtract fiber. Those do not raise your insulin. They're not going to affect your body the same as a carb, and you don't have to count those. So if you're like, well, I really want to do low carb and I really want to do the best that I can, what should I just estimate my carbs at? And I say, well, some people would say low carb is about 50 or 60. So if you're looking at things and you're just counting it up, let's say you eat a low carb keto bar that's prepackaged and it's got like 4 carbs, right? If your goal is just to do the best that you can and listen to your body, a total carb is simply that. Total carb is exactly what's on the pack. A net carb, take sugar, alcohol, fiber, subtract it, you get a net carb. Does that make sense? I get that question probably every day. I get, how much water should I be drinking every day? Half your body weight in ounces of water. Hey, how do I get started? I have a basic getting started guide. Post food below and I'll give you some ideas. But honestly, one of the best things that I think has helped me personally is intermittent fasting. Once I help you understand, like, here's some meals, let's replace the cereal with the eggs and low carb wraps for the bread and more protein and veggies instead of the pasta and the lasagna. Then we can dive into intermittent fasting, and I get asked this every day. Intermittent fasting is incredible. It's basically you stop eating after dinner, you go to the next day lunch, and you give yourself a window of time where you are taking a break. Your body is resting. You're eating around lunchtime and then to dinner time. And it's not to get all of your calories that you would have had over the course of the entire day in that period of time. It's to let your body rest, to digest, and to give you a window of time where you're eating, but you're not eating from the time you wake up until the time you go to bed. So if you already feel like, well, I do low carb, I'm drinking my water, I'm moving my body, the next thing let's dive into is intermittent fasting. I think it's incredible. And it's helped so many people go from here, to get past a plateau or to move that scale. Like, intermittent fasting is so helpful because it helps you realize you're not just mindlessly eating, you're not just sitting on the couch snacking, you're not eating all the extra calories, after 9 o'clock at night. So that's super helpful. We have a summer slim down challenge that we're doing, and we're doing it right now. We're about to dive into the reboot, the 60-hour keto reboot. We do it every month, but we have a summer slim down that involves drinking ketones. It has an intermittent fasting kit to help you do it for 5 days to really help you understand the power of intermittent fasting, and a longer fast at the end. So the summer slim down is available, and you can join us August 1st because you'll get it. I'll help you through it if you want to know what that is. It involves drinking ketones, doing the intermittent fasting kit. I will walk you through all of it. Post summer slim down below, or just post summer or summer slim down if you just want to know about the information, and I will send it to you. Otherwise, what are some other questions? Hey, do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions at all? I can kind of see the chat as it goes. So I often get asked, what kind of workouts do I need to do? And I say, everybody's bodies are different. I love to go to CrossFit. My sister runs. My mom likes to go for walks. The point of moving your body is just that. It's what works for you, right? So Dr. Ryan Lowry, one of the formulators and the doctors of creating ketones, he said if people can get in 7,500 to 10,000 steps a day, hands down, that's what they need. That is an incredible movement for your body. If you want to up that and work on more toning and some more fat loss, incorporate some like weights or lifting, weightlifting, whatever that looks like for you, whether you join, like I used to go to the YMCA and take a Les Mills pump class. I loved it, right? There's lots of different ways you can lift weights. It doesn't have to be CrossFit. I just like it. But 2 to 3 times a week. So there's different things you can do. It's moving your body. Go for a walk. Go for a light jog. Go lift some weights. Go to an aerobics class. There's so many, and you can do all of this for free on YouTube. You can go an arm workout or 30-minute full body workout, and you will have access to so many videos you can do from home. Moving your body is important. But I did not join a gym until a year into this journey. So my husband and I have been on this journey for over 8 years. My husband, 10 years. And I really, truly did not join the gym until I had 1 year of focusing on my food. Like I'm a mom of 4 girls, so I would chase little girls around, but I didn't intentionally go lift weights until I felt like I had the right mindset. I felt like I was working on my food, and I just felt good about food. I honestly believe that's one of the most important things. So how's it going, everybody? Hey, I'm looking to, if you have a question, let me know. The tracker is a PDF. So yes, Kelly, it should send as a PDF. I'll make sure we send it the right way. But well, I think we have both. We have a visual that you can print and a PDF. So we can get you that. I get asked often why I drink ketones, and I'll just tell you very briefly. This is how I started. I didn't start with a diet. I didn't start with tracking my food. My husband said, Stephanie, I found something, and if it works, it's going to change thousands of people's lives. And I said, awesome, because my husband loved to drink things, loved to drink, I would say supplements. And I remember being super skeptical, and I said, all right, let me know how it works. He handed me a packet, and as I'm talking about these, if you find yourself wanting a trial pack, post trial in the comments. But I tried this packet. You shake it up, you put it in some water, you shake it up, and in under an hour, you're in ketosis. What does that mean? When you're doing the keto diet, if you're actually doing the ketogenic diet properly, and you do it for a certain period of time, your body will hopefully make ketones. Not everybody's does. But if you're doing it, your body will make ketones, and they're a fuel source, right? So they help you with your energy and your focus. And the ketones turn on your brain, and they build your muscle, and they help you with your appetite, and they help you feel incredible. And most people don't do the diet right for their body to make ketones, or they just don't do it long term. So my husband said, I found something you can drink, and if it works, it's going to help thousands of people. And it has worked. So I took this before I even started working on my food, and I went away to a homeschool conference, and I drank this little packet. And I remember thinking, I feel amazing. Like, my energy was amazing. I used to be a mom that needed a nap every single day. I remember thinking, I actually feel really good. In fact, we were just at Top Golf today. Have any of you done Top Golf? You guys, it was so fun. We've never done it before. And I gave one of my friends, Callie, a keto nap before we went because she was tired. And we were sitting at Top Golf and she's like, Stephanie, I feel so good. I'm not tired. Ketones are a fuel source. You don't have to be doing keto. And if it didn't work, I wouldn't have been drinking them for 8 years. People like to drink, like you have your own tools that you use. You might drink coffee or energy drinks or tea or whatever, meal replacement, protein shake, whatever you drink, right? You drink it for a reason. You drink it because it makes you feel good. Some of you live off of fountain drinks. So I choose to drink this. It puts me in ketosis in under an hour. I eat high protein, low carb. I don't track all of my food. I did that years ago. I eat more protein, mainly because most women don't get enough protein. And my goal is to build muscle. And I drink these because it turns my brain on. Ketones are like little transmitters. So they do so many different things, but ketones turn on my brain. They help me with my appetite. I'm not snacking all day. They help me feel incredible as a mom. Unbelievable. And so if you've never tried them, I have trial packs that you can try 5, you can try 10. I'll walk you through them. I did 2 different interviews with Dr. Ryan and Dr. Andy. Dr. Andy really talks to women about hormones. Dr. Ryan really is incredible about just overall health, muscle preservation, intermittent fasting. If you want to see those interviews and you're like, Stephanie, you're not a doctor. Listen, I will let you listen to those interviews. So post interview in the comments and we can chat. But you guys, the ketones are incredible. So my tool of choice is I drink ketones once or twice a day. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink pop. I shake this up. I feel incredible. And then I do the best I can with my food. I choose a protein over a pasta. I choose water over soda. I go for walks or go to CrossFit. I move my body and I don't eat if I'm not hungry. I try really hard not to snack. And if people are snacking around me, I'll ask myself this. I'll be like this. It looks good. Am I hungry? I ask myself that all the time. Am I hungry or am I bored? Am I hungry or do I want to eat because everybody else is snacking? And so I want you to understand that while ketones are incredible, they're going to help you make better choices. So post trial in the comments if you want to learn more about that. I talked about the Summer Slim Down bundle that you can join us. That comes with ketones and the 2 fasting kits. Incredible. Post summer below. Otherwise, ask all of your questions. I am here to help you, whatever they are, whether it's asking about net carbs, how much water to drink, where do I get started? If you need a basic foods list or how to get started, post food in the comments. I am here to help you. And know that, and even in general, like if you're going, I have people that ask me homeschool questions. What curriculum do you use? Or parenting questions. I am with my husband parenting 4 girls. What was that noise? There's so many bugs out here. I forget. We used to live in Oklahoma in 2010, and I forgot how many bugs live here. We're in Minnesota normally, and there's no bugs there. Well, mosquitoes and ticks, but not like down south. They all die in the winter. Down here, they all live and multiply. It's gross. I don't like bugs. In general, what questions do you have? How can I help? The power of the ask. I teach my kids this all the time. If you want something, if you want guidance, if you need help, all you have to do is ask. Ask somebody that has gone before you, somebody that has what you want, somebody that you look to as a mentor, somebody that has what it is that you're trying to learn, and ask them to help you or ask them to guide you. Ask them for insight. The power of the ask will get you to go further faster. You don't have to hit rock bottom or hit that brick wall or try to figure out how to climb over that mountain. If somebody's already done it, they can give you guidance so that you can hit those health goals or hit that financial goal or have a better relationship in your marriage. Like whatever you're wanting to go after, and you see somebody else that has it, ask them to help you. That's the point of a community. That's the point of, we have had mentors in our life for our entire life, and I don't know where we would be in our marriage, in parenting, in business, if we didn't have somebody that was already ahead of us, that had wisdom that has done it before us, and we ask them to help us. Molly, how are you? I just saw Molly say hi. Molly, your mom's inside. I think she's sleeping on the couch. You guys, I'm getting really hot. Yes, I'm here with Molly's mom and brother. Molly's brother is dating my daughter. That is another whole conversation about dating, which, hey, just so you know, if you have daughters and they're teenagers and they do not follow my teenage daughter, she has a super great Instagram called A Girl with Jesus, and we also have a podcast, which we need to update, called Who Is She Becoming? Anyways, we did a dating podcast. So I lost the internet. All right, I think I'm fading out. If you have questions, reach out. I'm here to help. 100%. No question is a dumb question. Continue to tune into the page. Go to KetoMomSecrets.com. I think my internet's going in and out. So thank you for tuning in. Hi, Molly. We miss you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.